DOD. I just interviewed, Hayes, want to call it an interview, just a little rant on the street. Couldn't get nothing from him, of course, the new cabinet. What do you think is going to happen?
We will have a new cabinet. Who is going to be in what post is a good question, but I have a prediction.
We'll hear it in about 2 hours.
We'll see if it's true. I predict, just for fun, that Ted Fleming will run for Speaker.
Ted Fleming.
Because remember, this time the government is going to put up the Speaker, I'm assuming. So that's my prediction. I think he's the kind of guy who would love to do that work. And so that means, obviously, he wouldn't be health minister if I'm right. The big question, though, is the Premier going to keep people in the same posts, the big ones, education, health, finance, or is it going to, shuffle the deck? And I don't know. I haven't got a good reading on that at all.
You know who wants to be Speaker?
Who?
Bill Oliver.
Does he?
And he used to be the executive assistant to Blaine Higg, then Finance Minister Blaine Higg.
Well, that's interesting. I hadn't heard that, although the other day when we ran into him, Kevin Arsenault asked him, are you going to still be Minister of DTI? Because if you are, I've got a bridge I want to talk to you about. He said you have to wait till this afternoon, tomorrow to this afternoon.
I just seen Higgs, and I bluntly told him, he looks like the type that could hold a grudge. Higgs. And we'll soon find out.
Yeah.
Because you weren't there, I was there. I just happened to go through the door, nobody asked me if I was media. The leadership convention that Higgs won the leadership.
Yeah, what about
I was there.
Okay.
Jake Stewart.
Yeah.
The Carr brothers.
Yeah.
Ross Wetmore. What's the other one? There's another one. Anyway, they all supported other candidates. They didn't support Higgs.
Yeah.
And now they're in the cabinet. I say that he's going to replace them with females.
So that's your prediction. That's interesting. I mean, from what he was saying, that yes, he's going to have more women in the cabinet. He's got more women to choose from.
Yeah.
He's got more backpunchers this time, which hopefully will mean that the committees will get better and do better work, because they often said, well, we can't do this committee or that committee because we've only got whatever it was, 3, 4 backbenchers, and we don't want to overwork them.
Exactly. And what's the other one? No, Jake Stewart supported Monica during the leadership. Ross Wetmore. Jeff Carr. What's the other one? I'm missing one there. Name me some ministers.
Well, there's lots of them.
No, name them, come on. There's one more. I hate doing these off the cuff. What?
I don't know.
Anyway, there's one more. And that's what I say. And the deputy premier, duh.
Well, we're going to find out soon.
Daniel Alain.
We're going to find out, yeah.
Daniel Alain, duh.
I guess that's obvious.
He'll be better than Robert Gauvin.
So.
He knows a little, he's a politician. He knows his way. Do you think he's going to age like Jimmy Carter?
The premier?
No, Daniel Alain.
Why would I know anything about how Daniel Alain will age? I mean, the premier, well, he aged. I mean, it's interesting. Presidents always age dramatically.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a tough job, unless you're.
But Daniel Alain will be the only Frenchman in the cabinet.
Yeah.
And he'll have to defend Higgs' cuts to the Acadians.
There's lots of scenarios, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone loves that. So, I don't know about that, but...
Andrea is going to be the justice. She's going to stay her...
Well, so this is what I don't know. Whether he's going to keep people where they are. I mean, normally, that's rare. Normally when a government gets reelected, they pretty well shuffle the deck. They might keep one, person or in a position, or maybe two out of the cabinet if it's, I think like federally, maybe a finance minister was kept from one government to the next, with the Liberals or with the Conservatives, maybe things like that. But generally, they kind of shuffle them up because there's all those other considerations about gender and region and all of that. So it wouldn't be easy to figure out what to do with that.
I was going to ask you this, but I'll ask you. Maybe the media. Do you think the media, now the election is over, the media is so small here, are they going to start asking questions about the Tim Richardson case?
I would imagine there's lots of things, yeah. I mean, it's more than just that. Lots of issues out there that need to have questions asked
But
about.
Tim Richardson,
Yeah, no, that one, yeah.
that's close to $1 million.
There was, yeah.
Is there any other department has the same thing? Just a carte blanche?
Well, that's a good question.
Good answer?
I mean, I uncover things at the Legislative Assembly, and you think, why is, so, for example, an aquaculture operation, like a salmon farming operation, got, $1 million, and then $2 million, and then $3 million, and over time it added up to $10 million, and then it went bankrupt.
Wow.
And they, agriculture, fisheries, and aquaculture, they knew that this particular operation was not in good shape, and they kept giving them more money. $10 million we lost on.
Just like AtCon? Is it just what, same thing, same?
Well, it was kind of like that in a way, yeah. So why? Who was making those decisions and why? I mean, that's crazy. Okay, at the beginning they didn't know. They invested. It was a loan, but they never got the money back. But it was a loan, and then the guy, it's like, I need some more money because I've got these problems, and they provided some more money. And then when the writing was on the wall, they kept providing money. So those kinds of things happen all too regularly in government, and that. So there's lots of work to do to uncover things. Look at what Carissa Donkin from the CBC was involved in uncovering recently, that how easy it is for corporations to set up shell companies in New Brunswick, or people to set up shell companies in New Brunswick to launder money from overseas. Okay, she found one company. How many are there?
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Lots of issues. By the way, I just saw you on TV. You support having tents set up on the front lawn of the legislature.
I see no reason to ban a tent from being set up on the legislature if it's part of a protest.
Should the homeless go there?
No.
No.
We need to provide housing for the homeless, not tents in the legislature. But if it's part of a protest, I have no. I think it's legitimate. Not if you're going to live there.
No, not like me.
Not like you.
Stay there for 6 months.
No, but if it's like it just happened, someone's going to have a tent overnight or for 2 nights and take it down. I don't see any problem with that myself. No.
All good. Thank you.
All right.